Hi guys, I'm Sean, this is Holly, and
That's my negative for the week.
this is Travel Troubles.
Live from Preston.
Live from Preston. I've got my mic on, okay? Yeah, I might think I fell off when I did that.
You're fine. No,
I'm good.
We travelled this week.
It's warm in it.
Yeah, but Sean's requirement is that the fan is off, so there's no background noise, and his alarm's going off.
Right, no, we're good.
You have to have fan off, so there's no noise, so the sound quality is perfect for you guys. But just so you know, it's about 27 degrees in here, and we are currently in the attic of a building.
Yes.
So it's hot.
Yeah, we've actually come out today for once.
Yeah.
And it is Tuesday, and it's our day of filming, so we're filming straight from this hotel. You only had to carry the camera, the tripod, the microphones, and everything with us.
Yeah.
So
And Sean.
carry me.
Just like this podcast, I carry it.
Wow.
I'm surprised he's not told me off for having my coffee in my hand, but
As long as you don't slurp it, it's fine. Oh. This isn't one of those ASMR. Was it ASMR?
ASMR. Emma would love it if it was.
Today.
Get off! My coffee, you've had yours.
So you can tell I've had my coffee, can't you? Yeah. So what have we done in Preston? So we came up yesterday, and we came from the Lake District. As we
Yeah, it's about an hour south of where we are.
you have to get a bus out and then a train down.
Bus
Oh,
up to Keswick to Penrith, or Carlisle, I think.
yeah, but we went to Penrith.
And then got the train down. Took about an hour.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Never. So when we told people we were going to Preston.
Why are you going to Preston?
Oh, there's nothing at Preston. To be fair, like as much as at the moment there's a lot of road work going on in Preston, it's been quite nice.
It's friendly.
It's friendly, yeah. We've chatted to a lot of people, haven't we, in shops and stuff, and
Northerners are.
yeah,
It's nice. It's refreshing.
yeah.
And we had good food.
Oh man,
Really good food.
Yeah, amazing. We went to where did we go?
Mowgli. There's a
Mowgli.
couple up and down the country, but we went to the one in Preston. It was really nice.
Yeah, like it's, what sort of food is it? Is it Indian?
I think so, yeah.
But it's like loads of little weird, like loads of had sticky chicken, which was really good. What was that? A dal?
Dal, yeah.
Which was good. Just loads
The
of
lentil
little
curry.
Yeah, loads of. And I had an espresso martini, and you had a.
Chai rum sling, which
Yeah.
chai and rum are two of my favourite things on this earth, so
And I had
really good.
the espresso martini wasn't just like a normal one; it had like spices and flavourings with it.
There was one that actually came recommended to us, but we weren't going to go because there is one in my hometown,
Yeah,
in Glasgow.
and there's one built in Chelmsford. It
So-
feels like we're promoting it. If they want to pay us for this
Yeah,
promotion,
absolutely can.
Yeah.
It's
free food's fine as well.
Niche Katona from this morning
Yeah,
restaurant. So
Yeah.
if you've got one near you, go. That's all
yeah,
I'm going to say.
definitely good.
Mum
Oh,
told us to go.
we did look at going to which was the
Turtle Bay.
Turtle Bay. I've been to Turtle Bay before, and they're really good. We both like rum, as we were saying earlier. Nice rum bar, we'll get some nice rum drinks, and we just go in there, and they just
Got ignored
Ignored.
big time. And when you come from working in hospitality, as pompous as it's going to sound, if you're not seen to in the first 3 minutes, if they're busy, it's different.
yeah.
But they were busy and then just decided to ignore us because it was like, no, we've just been busy because it was after bottomless brunch ended.
Yeah.
We don't want to deal with customers, so we're just going to pretend they're not there
Yeah.
in the hopes that they go away, which we did. And they lost out on a significant amount of money. But anyway.
Talking about being pompous with hospitality, this is my pet peeve for this week. So,
Pet peeve? You mean you're negative?
my negative. Each week we come up with a negative about each other and a positive about each other, especially when it comes down to travelling.
Some come easier than others.
Wow. So, going on the whole, I work in hospitality, I'm great. Well, Holly has recently been housekeeping. And something that I had never told you in this podcast before. Before we ever got our jobs, I turned around and I got us the jobs, didn't I, Holly? Tell us to. And I wrote this.
I sent out more CVs. It just happened that you got a reply to this one.
But it's funnier because the one I got replied to before this job, I wrote a lovely CV about me being a superstar and how I'm amazing at hospitality.
And Holly's made a bed.
And Holly's made a bed before. It was literally the line in the. But
A bed, singular. Not multiple, not beds for A bed.
A bed. So the bed making ability is what I want to get onto today. And so this new job, I'm the chef. Holly is front of house / housekeeping.
I'm a general assistant. That's
So
what my title is.
as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've now got this newfound ability of telling us how to make a great bed. So we got into this room today, lovely room. I would recommend it. It's quite cheap as well. It's the which was it called?
It's Six Adelphi. It's right by the uni if you're checking out Preston Uni.
Yeah, and it's lovely. But the bed was made the wrong way. Like the covers wasn't.
The opening in the duvet was on the side.
And Holly had to point it out, and she was like, "Well, if I made this bed, it wouldn't be like."
That wasn't that bad. I did say whoever made this bed, but then also what you can't see off camera is this is a slanted roof. So I'll knock them. I'll give them a little bit of
Yeah. So to make the bed, you have to kind of like
you'd have
crouch
to
down.
crawl around this side, but it's not a negative. It's that I have standards.
Oh, so proud.
No, not even. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing.
No, you just realise errors now.
Well, I used to be, because I'm mainly a waitress.
Yeah.
I used to be awful to go out for a meal with because I'd be like, our dinner should be here. They've not checked for us for drinks. Why haven't they done this?
Well, I've not checked back.
Now I'm like, the toilet roll holder's not been cleaned.
Yeah, that's the problem with working in hospitality.
Turn into my mother.
But you work in hospitality, you kind of know what you do as the standard, and you're like, if someone doesn't do that standard for you, you're like a little bit upset. I understand it.
Which is going to be great fun when we go to Southeast Asia.
So, do you want to move on to your negative about me? I don't think you'll find one this week. I think.
My negative this week is Sean's too polite.
Ooh. I didn't know this was going this way.
Normally, as we've spoken about this before, if we're annoyed by someone, we're both annoyed. Except yesterday that wasn't the case. Sean's too polite. Can you figure out why?
No. What?
We were queuing for a bus.
Right, carry on.
We were on an orderly fashion because we're British people, as you do. If a queue forms, you respect the order of the queue, and if you were there last, you don't walk in front of me and wedge yourself in. But, if you are that person doing that, normally when the person that you're trying to step in front of moves forward, you take the hint and you go behind them. But no, Sean made me stand back. Even though I was in the right, I was in the queue in the order of the time that we'd arrived in. He made me move. And he's like, just let him go. And I was like, no, I'm not letting him go because he needs to learn his lesson. This is manners.
The bus is not going to be full, guys. The bus was kind of like, it's...
Exactly, so why did he have to push?
He didn't need to push, but I also didn't want to get stabbed before getting to Preston.
He was an old man.
Oh, crazy old man. He was
He was wearing a woolly hat.
Yeah, woolly hat.
And it was 26 degrees in County.
Woolly hat, jumper, like, he was...
Snood over his nose.
All black. And I was like, yeah, like...
He may have held up the bus, but not us.
I feel like you'd have been the hostage.
I think he'd done it because he...
Ski mask.
I think he'd done it because he heard our accents and assumed that we're not local.
Yeah, I think he was a local. Like,
he was from Penrith.
Yeah.
And I think that's that is a negative in itself when you're travelling and you're travelling and working. People assume that you're not a local and that you're an inconvenience to them, which isn't fair.
Yeah, it's not always... Yeah, it's as much as like...
Because we help... I think we spoke about it last week, that was Sean's positive. We helped out people.
Yeah.
Because we've been in their position.
Yeah. And
we've been them in a place that we don't know.
So but with locals, so I can understand why locals are so stressed in like Keswick and stuff. Because they're just done with tourists. There's so many.
If you're that bothered by it, leave during the tourist period.
Yeah,
that's what people in like Florida and all that do. No, go. If it annoys you that much and you hate people that much, then go. Just like I think people have to realise when it comes to the lakes or the Peak District or any of that stuff, people coming to visit your area is actually what's paying your wages.
Yeah, I suppose because it's not enough. It's
hospitality
really
coming into Keswick or Windermere or anything like that is what keeps the streets looking nice. It's why they're clean. It's why you know, it's why there's businesses still open. Whereas a place like Preston, unfortunately, it's not as popular with tourists, and the high street's dying on their feet.
Yeah, I suppose, like, so you have that balance. You either have it one or the other.
You want tourism.
Yeah, but you don't want like, for example, Ambleside actually closes itself sometimes. So it, like, closes the roads, they can't get into it. Is it Ambleside?
Oh, yeah, that was in between Thirlmere and the Lake District. We heard that people got stuck because the road was shut, going in and out. Just
to stop so much tourism. So let's go on to your positive this week. So your positive is a weird one. It's not like a direct positive.
I thought you meant my positive.
Oh, my one for you. I'm going to do. Okay. It's the fact that you were able to, like, shut off from work and relax. That's my positive about you. Like, work can be living and working with someone, and living and working with other people. Like living and working with each other is fine. We're kind of used to it, but like living with other people you don't know and you've got to learn their habits, it can be quite stressful. I'm not saying that they're stressful people. They're not. They're lovely. If they're watching this, love you guys. But it can just be like living and working with people. It's a new thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's a learning experience. Every day you're being with these people, and it can get quite a lot. And sometimes you just need to get escape, and sometimes you can't drop work when you leave. But we don't have that problem. As soon as we came out today, it's kind of like, as soon as we actually get on the bus out of Keswick, we stop talking about work. And it's like, oh, it's nice. Yeah, we don't have to worry about everyone back home. Yeah, we don't speak about work once we're out, unless it's like, so-and-so would like this, or so-and-so, you know, because we do get along with our housemates. Yeah. We just want to strangle them sometimes. But I think they want to do the same to us. Here's looking at you. I think they want... So it's a lot of their birthdays at the moment, so that's the only time we've actually spoke about it. We're like, oh, we can get this for their birthday. Yeah. So we was looking at birthday gifts for them as well. Because we're generous people. Yeah, we're lovely. We're not wanting gifts in lieu or anything. It's all right. Person in question won't understand a word I'm saying, more than likely. What's that? Huh? Just constantly has a puzzled look on his face when I talk, so... It's your accent. What accent? So that's my positive, the fact that you can let work go when we leave. It's not our positive, but it's your positive as well. Yeah. There's nothing worse than if you're at work, especially if you're living at work, and not being able to drop that when you need to. And it might have helped that we had a massive rant the night before. Yeah. You've got to let it out as well, because if you let it build, you do grow hatred towards people. And you don't want to. My positive is similar. I feel like it's probably something that I've said in the past, but we're here. We're away. Like when I was working a long shift, I think Sean had finished early in the day, and the first thing he'd done when he realised we had 2 days off together was looking at things that we could do. Yeah. But it wasn't also things that we could do and we would both enjoy. He was looking at things that I would enjoy. Oh, right, and then we decided together to do the thing, because I don't want to... As much as Sean might like to pretend that he's an avid nature lover and is one with the earth, if you ask Sean to go cold water swimming, you will never hear the end of it. And if this is what we had done this week, instead of coming here, that would have been Sean's negative about me. You made me get in cold water. Yeah, so before we decided to come to Preston, I was looking at places to do cold water swimming, because obviously... Open water swimming? Open water swimming, it's more on the breathing side. Wild swimming, yeah. A bit of like a meditation side of it. But as Holly said, she's like... I would find that interesting. He would have hated it. But I would have done it with you, because... Because you're... Because I wanted to do something like that. But then I also do this. Because it's... So what, you're telling me you don't like this podcast? No, I do now. I'm just saying. Right. I'm saying that, like, when we first got together. Oh right. Sean filmed all the time, and I was like, well, okay. If I want to accept Sean, then I have to accept that it comes with a camera. It's true though, isn't it? Like as soon as we got together, I always had a... To be fair, the first time we met, I didn't have my camera with me. I thought that was a bit weird, but... No, but the first time we kind of went out after that. Yeah. I was like, our first trip away was Edinburgh. Yeah. And you brought a camera with them. Yeah. I didn't do the style of vlogging that I do now, where I'm full up on talking to the camera. Edinburgh was kind of like just going around, just taking it and talking over it. Yeah. But again, you have to do that sometimes because it's so noisy. Well,
in
with the new
cities.
microphones, we should be good.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so it's been quite a good week this week. It was nice to get out of the house. Obviously, we haven't got back yet, so if there's anything interesting about that, you'll hear that next week. And we might be on another journey.
Crossing our fingers and toes that Advanti West Coast or TransPennine will let us get back to Penrith.
Yeah.
Because we've heard, not Advanti,
No.
TransPennine, people close to me have had multiple bad experiences about it, so we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully it's all good.
It's also the reason why we got the train ticket that we could get on either and didn't have to rely on one.
Yeah. So Holly's saying that we should now tell you guys, this is a little new feature that we want to put in this podcast, and we want to hear your travel troubles with other people. So if you're travelling with someone, or you've travelled with someone, or you're thinking about travelling with someone, and you're worried about travelling with them, you've got an annoyance of travelling with them, or you want them just to stop doing something, then...
Or you just want general advice on travel as well.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, we're pretty much experts in everything. You can't hear that, but Holly's rolling her eyes right now. Message us. You can leave, if you're watching this right on YouTube right now and watching us, you can leave a comment.
At the Funny Backpacker.
And if you want to tweet me, it's at the Funny Backpacker. If you want to leave a comment on Instagram, it's the Funny Backpacker, or at Funny Backpacker.
Or at Happily Holidazed.
What do you mean? What, you
Be on my account. Why are you getting... But this is what I said to Sean. I'm like, we maybe should start like a Travel Troubles Instagram page or Twitter, and he's like, but. Yes, Sean, you want all the viewers on Funny Backpacker. Sorry, I do apologise.
Branding, that's what I'm saying.
No, it's not branding, because we're not the Funny Backpacker, you are.
How many... You're in all of my videos.
Yeah, but it's the Funny Backpacker, not the Funny Backpackers.
I'm not changing the name of it.
Of course not. Because if you walk out my life, I've still got my views.
Wow. Just a podcast to get very sad,
it
wouldn't
would be the not as funny backpacker.
Even
his family.
This week on Travel.
Even Sean's family, when he's being funny, and his family group chat, they're like, "Is this Holly?"
All the time we get like, especially when my punctuation's correct. I've got for someone who writes a lot of blogs and articles and starts writing books and stuff. My punctuation, spelling, and everything.
Grammar, it's out the window.
Yeah. So luckily,
to call himself English is... Yeah, you are English by, geography standards, but not by your ability to speak it, write it, type. So when I write messages into the group chat, I normally throw in at least one spelling mistake so they don't know it's me.
I'm absolutely sweating right now. I think we should call this a day. Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you want to add anything for this? Or?
No, so if you want to get in touch, you can tweet us, comment on Instagram, comment on TikTok. What else has Sean pimped himself out to be as a funny backpacker?
LinkedIn, isn't he? I'm starting to like try.
He's not even starting a Travel Trouble LinkedIn. Like, you're like, nah, I'm going to make all the millions off of this. Stuff you.
Well, we could make a Travel Troubles account. But the only problem is if we make a Travel Troubles account, which you're probably going to find later today if you look it up, because now we've promoted it so much. We've promoted something that we don't even have, so now I have to do it. But if we do a Travel Troubles account, what are we going to be posting on it?
The videos that you post to promote.
But do I still post those on my YouTube and TikTok, or do I have to make a YouTube account and a TikTok account? And that's a lot of work.
I'll do it then.
You'll do it? You'll take over the Travel Troubles?
Well, you have trouble saying Travel Troubles, so...
Wow. So someone's going to steal my millions. But anyway.
Also, if you notice, family and friends, when we close off the podcast, we use the same tone as Sean uses. Because it's branding.
What, you want to change it, do you?
No, it's fine.
That's fine. All right, okay.
We'll see you next Thursday.
You can't tell everyone you'll see them next Thursday, which we will. We'll see you next Thursday at 6 p.m.
Mum, Dad, David, all yous. I won't see you next Thursday. Emma. Rob.
Right, guys, I'll see you next Thursday, and I'll see you again.
Soon.